In Wednesday Sabha, we all talked about Pankaj uncle. Shankar uncle started out by the email that he had sent to Pankaj uncle, and he gave us the nice understanding, Shankar uncle, of how to sing praises and qualities of devotees, and Bhagwadis, and people who we look up to. And Pankaj uncle, Bhaveshbhai and everyone said how he played a formational role in their life, in their satsang. And it was the same for a lot of us kids as well. I've said this before, that when Dinkar uncle when I was talking to Dinkar uncle about becoming a sadhak, Dinkar uncle asked me to write down like 10 points of why you want to become a sadhak. And I wrote them down. There was a long story on that. I wrote them down, and I was reading that, and first point, and I didn't remember this now, but that's what I written at that time. The first point that I had written down was that I really like the satsangis and the satsang over here. Even though we were, born in satsang and brought up in satsang, but we saw, when I came here, especially living with Shankar uncle, Kirti uncle, Das uncle, and Pankaj uncle, the amount of Atma Buddhi and Priti, the amount of friendliness, the amount of harmony they had, and what they were willing to do for a devotee, or how much a devotee was of value or of importance for them. And that was very touching. And so that was one of the Pankaj uncle rehat enathi motto point hato. As Bhaveshbhai said, that his home was made Gunatit home. The kids used to call it Dham, where he used to just hang out. There is Harshanti was the master cook. Doesn't matter, people quantity increases, her food will increase, and so will the utensils to clean. But Pankaj uncle, so Harshanti would be normally cooking, and then it would be mostly like Pankaj uncle and Bhaveshbhai would be there to clean, and then we would be helping them to clean. But Pankaj uncle's job would be generally to clean, and he never would actually insist that what we would do is we eat, leave the dishes, and go back up, in our Gunatit room or whatever it is. In a way, he spoilt us that way, but that also was the way we, somehow we एडी बुद्धि पण नहीं आती कि આપણે જઈને કરવું જોઈએ. We were in our own masti, but Pankaj uncle provided that shelter, and that provided that environment for us to get closer, for us to become one. And that was one of the big factors, at least for me, to take this decision of becoming a sadhak. And then, so thank you, Pankaj uncle, for that. And there was I think a few years back, Dinkar uncle had written blessings, and I think it was divine touch. And Dinkar uncle used the words that when we look at Pankaj uncle's family, we feel like dancing. Now that's quite a statement, Dinkar uncle, we have seen that normally he doesn't express any sort of those excessive emotions or exaggerations. So whatever he says is actually comes truly from his heart, and he means that. He means 100% of that, and that's a great indicator of how much happy he's really made Dinkar uncle and the whole family actually. So Harshanti, her contribution and her support is also unparalleled. We all talk about Pankaj uncle, but Harshanti also gives that sort of supporting role, and Pankaj uncle also considers Harshanti as her Bhagwati. I really admire Pankaj uncle નું જે દિલ છે બહુ કોમળ છે. His heart is very pure, is very clean, you know. Not ભાવેશભાઈ સાહેબ બહુ દિલના ચોખ્ખા છે in that sense, you know. And in my life, I've even seen someone as smart and intelligent as Harsha auntie, like her. When I listen to her, I really like to listen to, like, you know, Sufi people like Shankar uncle. He comes with very organic ideas, you know. Harsha auntie, her, I don't know how she comes up with all those explanations about Swamini Vatu and everything, you know. She was Bombay, grown up, and she can make out the meanings, which is amazing, you know. So she's very intelligent, you know. Deepak Mama was saying that कि पंकज uncle सत्संग में जाए तो मानो, but Deepak Mama was saying that in his life he has not seen a person smarter than her, and that when you're going to satsang, I don't understand something. And that means now I have to come and see what it is, you know. That was her, that was her level, you know. So today, you know, Pankaj uncle and Harshanti, we all your children. You have given us the values. You have showed us those values by walking and, you know, living on those values. And, you know, maybe continue to walk that way. And you please, Harshanti, આપ અમારા માટે પ્રાર્થના કરજો કે આપે જે દિંગર અંકલની અનુવૃત્તિ અને અભિપ્રાય પ્રમાણે you supported us, you know. It was totally because it was not that okay, we're gonna do something like this. It was totally in line with what Dingar uncle wanted to do, and that's why they did that, you know. They knew that એ લોકોને ખબર પડી ગયેલી કે this is what Dingar uncle is happy in, and they latched onto that and did that. So what you did for us is actually was Dingar uncle's mission, and so, you know, you prepared us, you know, and you can continue to nourish us, and so that we may walk on the path behind you, you know.